Yeah. Hello, Jordy. How are you?
Hi.
Thank you so much for talking to me today. Hey, I was wondering if you could tell me a bit about your trade and how you got into it.
Well, it was actually completely random because I used to work in the hospital. So I was kind of sitting there thinking, actually, I think I want to work outside. And so I went and did a pre-trade course and that pretty much became the decider. And I was like, yep, this is for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you do at the hospital?
I was an anaesthetic technician for 7 years. So, yeah, it's been a complete career change for me, but I don't regret leaving. And I love building, so.
Great. What a cool story. So you did a pre-apprentice, what was
Pre-trade?
it? Pre-trade.
Yeah, it's just basically like an introduction into building, really, for those who have no idea, you know.
Awesome. And then from there, now you're in your apprenticeship?
Yep. So, yeah, I'm 8 months into my apprenticeship.
Great.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
I absolutely love it. Yeah, and I love being on site. The days go super quick.
Yeah.
I guess because you're always busy and, yeah, and like I can bring my creative side out, which is nice, yeah.
Awesome. That's so cool. And so how long do you have to be an apprentice for before you become a builder?
I think it depends more on the theory side of things, like not how quickly you get through, but how focused you are on the job and stuff. But usually it takes about 3 to 4 years.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what are some of your goals from now till, what are some of your career goals within building?
So I'm hoping that next year I'll be confident enough to kind of go off and do like jobs without being supervised.
Great.
Yeah, so I'll be in my 2nd year and then I'm hoping by my 5th year I'll be able to run jobs myself and, yeah, be the boss lady.
Yes, I love that. And so building, what do you love about it? Like if you could describe it in 3 words maybe.
I love the banter.
Great.
I actually love working with the guys because they're really cool. Like, we get on well. And, yeah, I love being outside, especially during summer, get a nice tan.
Yeah. Awesome. I love that, like an immediate tan. So, it's so nice to hear that you love working with guys because a few stories I've heard have been, it's been a bit tricky. So what are some of your experiences? Have you been the only woman on site sometimes, things like that?
Well, the company I work for actually has also hired another female apprentice and she started maybe a year or 2 before me. So I think she took the brunt of the jokes and whatever. But yeah, so it's been fine for me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And hopefully another woman coming after you will feel the same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the more women we get on site, the more normal it will become. And yeah, I guess the less whoa, it's a woman on site, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, so obviously you had a career before becoming a builder. What are some of the transferable skills that you learnt from that job into building?
I find that in building, I'm able to think ahead quite easily and like, what's the next job I have to do? What's the next job I have to do without being told? Because in my last job, it heavily relied on kind of anticipating what was going to happen next and what you would do about it. Yeah, and so I think just like the forward thinking, and because I've come from an academic background, like I'm able to kind of just like someone will teach me something and I'm able to retain the information and not have to kind of ask, oh, how do you do this? How do you do that again? You know?
That's great.
Yeah.
And does it feel cool being a little bit older than a normal apprentice? Like that must have its benefits, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really get treated differently, and I guess I'm maybe a little bit immature sometimes, like, which is why I love like working on the building site because everyone's like cracking jokes and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really feel my age, to be honest, on site because you get to relax and just be yourself and. Yeah.
So women in their 30s who are thinking about a career change, would you recommend going into a trade?
Definitely. If you have the drive and kind of just like if building interests you or any other trade, to be honest, yeah, just go for it. Like that's why I went for it. I said to myself, why not? I mean, what's stopping me? And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I might go later in life and think, regret not doing it. So